Yo, people, how's everyone going? Just wrapped up watching. Nice, getting lots of people. Just wrapped up watching the Trump inauguration speech. Hood Rich. We Hood Rich, bro. That's a brand, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's just wait for some people to come in. While people are joining, check out this Telegram channel. Let me tell them on Twitter that I'm streaming. Okay, let's share my screen. Okay, what are we going to do today? That hoodie looks... Bro, you know this, man. This hoodie it's called a hoodie. Look at that, bro. Yeah, this is nice. I can't lie. What's up, my man? What's up, bro? Can everyone hear me okay? Audio. Yep, we good. Bro, literally, bro, this thing's brazy, man. I can't lie, though. I don't know if it's ever been washed. And I've had it for a while. Okay. It must have been washed a couple of times. I'll have to ask my wife. Right. So what we're going to do today, a few things that I want to do. Also want to mention, I want to make this more of like an AMA style as well. So to be honest, if you want to jump on and you want to join, happy to have you on. In fact, I'd love it. And also, if you want to just ask me questions about Hedera, ask me questions about AI agents, also more than welcome to. So yeah, definitely recommend just being talking about whatever you want. On that note of special guests and coming on, we have a very dear friend of mine. He's also in the Hedera ecosystem from Netherlands, if I am correct. I think, let me just double check he's ready to come on. And I just want to give a big shout out to this guy, and then also sort of have a bit of a discussion about AI agents and some other stuff. So there we go. Level Up Trading, come onto the stage. How's it going, man?
Yo, how are you doing? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, bro. Everything's going good, man. Everything's going
good. Perfect. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I can hear you clearly. How's it
Perfect. Going? I'm doing okay, man. Just watched the whole Trump inauguration. Exciting times. I don't know. I can't wait to see what happens.
I mean, was it just me who's getting a bit patriotic?
Yeah, I was nearly standing in my living room. I don't know what it was.
Damn. I mean, to be honest, though, you can't lie. Look, us Europeans, we've got some catching up to do when it comes to the US. I mean, they've done
yes.
They've been pretty exceptional. They get a lot of stick. You Americans do get a lot of stick because I guess big population. So when you have a big population, there is a portion who you can point fingers at. But I think if you're looking at it objectively, so much innovation, so much prowess and sort of technological financial advancement has been made. So yeah,
Yep.
good, it's good to see like a bullish president.
No, I agree. And it's also a president that's, kind of future proof, if you could call it that way. He thinks further ahead for some reason. I don't know. I had a lot of that kind of vibe. Like we have to look into the future. And I mean, I can't wait, man. And the Department of Government Efficiency is going to be a massive change, hopefully.
Doge.
Yeah, that's so funny. That was Elon Musk's idea, but but I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait for. I just want to see America become, what it was last time Trump was president. Because yeah, America was a massive force back then. He really did change a lot of things in the country. But again, 4 years later, someone else took the office, and a lot of things Trump did were turned around. And it's one massive clown show at the end of the day, because when a new president comes in, and they just change everything. And I have the feeling that new presidents can always just wipe all the progress that happened for 4 years.
Yeah. I'm certainly no political expert, so I guess time will tell. But I think that is like one of the we're just talking politics here. I think that is one of the potentially stronger arguments for longer term, less democratic systems, is that you can actually have like prolonged vision. If you know you're going to be in power for 20 years, you can have a 20-year vision, whereas rather than fighting for 4-year terms. Well, look, bro, there was a couple of things which I wanted to talk about, and I gave you a little agenda, and I think it'd be interesting for other people to hear as well. So I think in terms of well, firstly, I just wanted to give a shout out for those of you who are watching now. Level Up Trading. He's actually the H Barbarian who came up essentially with the strategy to check whether an account is dodgy or not. So the current sort of approach which we're taking is if the agent is being given a token ID, it will then find the creator of the token ID, but also the agent works if the account ID is given. So that's just sort of functionality which has been implemented. Now, once we know the account ID, we are doing 4 main checks, which you can sort of see over here. So the first thing is checking the creation date. Now actually, I don't think this is being done. Then we're seeing if there's recent centralized exchange funding. Then we're seeing if there's right. And so again, this is something which we can probably implement, because at the moment it's just checking if it's recent centralized exchange funding, and then number of tokens created by the same amount. If obviously we have an account which has like 10 to 15 tokens, we know that they're probably just rinsing and just making loads of crappy tokens. Yeah, I mean, bro, how about you tell the crowd a bit about your sort of experience here in the ecosystem, about your Telegram channel as well. I want to give that a shout out because I'm in it as well, and yeah, it's got a lot of good insights.
Yeah, the Meme Job Trenches Telegram. I started that like, when was it? Like a month ago, I think, something like that. It's not that old. Of course, I mean, Meme Job went live. We all know the impact that Pump Fun had on Solana, and of course, we were waiting for something similar to actually go live on Hedera. We finally got it. It's a really good platform. It's still, it has a little bit of hiccups here and there, but that's fine. I truly believe that the tutor and the other people working on that are going to make sure that it's going to turn into a very, very nice platform. But so once it went live, I decided to, I'm in a lot of different communities, and I'm more of a soldier. I like to take sometimes a little bit more risk when I buy new tokens and watch them go up to 100, 200, 300k market cap, or even higher, millions. There's way more room in that to really make money, in my opinion, than if you just jump into a coin that's at 300k market cap that goes to 500k. That's not even a 2x. For example, Larry, I called Larry coin at 5k market cap when nobody was looking at that. And what did it do? It went to 1.7 million, something like that. Insane. Of course, I did not sell the top. I sold all the way up, and I'm still holding a very, very small amount of it. But that was just amazing, and that's the whole purpose why I actually went and made my own Telegram channel. It's more for those that are more interested in watching and looking and finding these new possible gems that could go up. So yeah, no, that's the whole point behind it. And of course, once I launched my Telegram, I was, we were all having issues with all these tokens going live and, rugging instantly or 2 minutes in, 5 minutes in. So I decided, I was actually thinking like, how the hell can I make something that could help us figure out a way, to figure out a way if any of the new tokens launching in the future, if they're potential rugs or not. So just so we're clear, I'm absolutely not a dev. I have zero, and I'm not lying, I have zero coding. No, no, it's true. It's true. No, I used to try ChatGPT to help me with things, and I think every dev does that a little bit now because it's just very, very simple and easy to use, and it's very helpful as well. But with the just a long story short, with the right prompts, I managed to make a script where I feed it a massive list of known scammer account IDs. And
so the whole script is wallet tracker bot, isn't it? It's this one here, right?
No, so that's the new one I just launched. Actually, it has a few known wallets in there that I just track and see whatever they do, and it's all public knowledge. If you're in the Telegram, you'll receive a notification whenever some of our lovely H barbarians are buying or selling tokens. But it's the one. Where is it? It's the second topic, token launcher checker with the warning sign.
There we go. Yeah. Warning. Yeah.
That's it. So all these, and as you can see, it's 332 messages. These are only rugs going live day in and day out. So this is actually just to help the community to not fall for these rugs. It's that easy.
So actually, if we ask, for example, for this token ID, and we ask, we go over to the Hello Agents group chat, and then just a bit of context about what is Hello Agents. So Hello Agents, my vision for this is we get all of the high quality AI agents onto a Telegram, and we can eventually do things like token gating, maybe using, for example, the BSLD token to do some token gating and that sort of stuff. Have it on Discord as well. But I mean, that's sort of my vision, is we get all of these different agents. We've got Timmy's obviously out there. Shout out to the dev for Timmy. He's obviously doing a really cool job. Stealthy Ninja.
Yep.
And then also, I think, there's a few other devs who are cooking up something as well. So I'm really trying to bring everyone together, and actually, because if all of us devs who are working in the AI agent space, obviously that's what's hot at the moment. If we put our heads together, the output will be greater than the sum of our parts, isn't it? But let's give man like BSL Defender a quick test. So tell me about this. Now, this token got flagged up as one of your things. Let's see what BSLD is talking about. Red flags detected. Recent centralized exchange funding of 1,300 HBAR. Creators made 4 tokens. No website. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty similar to what you're saying, just with a bit extra detail.
So keep in mind right now, whenever you showed what the agent is doing right now, you didn't implement the date it was created. So it's not showing that right now. But that I checked the wallet, and I think this one or another one, I check them sometimes just for fun. And I think this one was created like literally today or yesterday. Right, so and it got funded recently with 1,346 H. So that would be more of a red flag for me, because right now it's not that bad. I mean, okay, it got recent funding, 1,300 H. That's not bad. It made 4 tokens. Okay, well, for me personally, anything above 4 or 5, it's already like, okay, are you just a hobbyist scammer, that launches 1 token every month and just rugs it, or are you a hardcore scammer that launches 10 every day? But yeah, for now, these are not really crazy red flags. But that's why you asked me to check a portion of the script last time and to give you some feedback, and then I gave you the most important things that your agent should check. And I truly think that it's short but powerful, right? It will literally just tell you. Sorry?
So bro, how about we do this then? Yeah, let's do some. Have you got a bit of time at the moment? Yeah,
I do have some time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Do you fancy doing some collaborative programming? Some what's called in the industry pair programming, where sort of you have 2 devs working on the same thing. And I know you say you're not a dev, but look, bro, I think
I am not. Bro, I'm definitely
but you're learning. You're learning. So hopefully this is a good.
I'm definitely learning. Yeah. But
hopefully this is a good opportunity to also upskill yourself. I know you're doing your stuff in Python. So maybe.
Well, that's the thing. I do Python and Java, but again, that's just all depending on what I'm trying to make. Like scripts, most of the time you can just do it with Python. But if you're really looking to make, transactional scripts where it's something buys and sells, then JavaScript's the way to go. The JavaScript SDK is the most used and the most documented one on Hedera, in my opinion. So
bro, you've been doing transactions in that, on Hedera.
I'm trying. Yeah, I got my I'm trying.
Bro, oi, guys,
but it doesn't. I'm not there yet, bro.
Bro, well, look, we will do this. I want to have you as a guest very often because big respect for all of the effort which you're putting in. But okay, well let's do it. Let's do some peer programming, and I think we're gonna the balance of our skills will complement each other very, very well. So what I'll do then, and I'll do sort of what I usually do on these live streams, which is sort of just take everyone through my thought process. I'm currently using Cursor. Cursor is like an AI powered. Do you know what? I've got a free trial. I need to pay for it because it's just
IDE with built-in AI. It's beautiful. I have it as well.
It's nice, man. Yeah.
I know that Nuber is watching or listening right now. If you can watch the screen, this is the IDE I was talking about, sir. It has the integrated AI within your IDE. So you can just ask the questions. Sorry, my cat is killing me. You can just ask the questions, and it will actually, if it has to fix something, it will fix it for you in the scripts. Yeah. It's beautiful. You can accept it. You can check it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good. So I'm just gonna buy. I need because I was on the free trial. Like I've always been pretty against. No, sorry. I've not been against using it. But because I use this, like usually I'm used to coding with the CLI, the command line with the terminal. I use this thing called Vim. So like what you're seeing here is actually the terminal. Like it's like an IDE inside of the terminal. And yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I mean, you there's basically loads of shortcuts. So like everything which I'm doing here, you don't need to use your mouse, but you can do like there's all of these shortcuts and that sort of stuff. You actually use HJKL to sort of go left, right, up, and down. So it's quite difficult to begin with, but once you get used to it, it's really hard to go back. And I've got all of these like shortcuts to search through the code. Find part, yeah. So
yeah, this is
anyway. Turns out like I found out how to hook up my NeoVim config into VS Code or Cursor. So now I've just used this as well.
Wow. Okay. So how did you do that? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, I mean, inside of there's like a few plugins, and the thing which I use over here, there's like a community plugin where you can do. Well, it's actually not. This I'm inside my server at the moment. But this is essentially there's a community plugin where you can say VS Code integration, and it just configures it really well. So okay. Let me get this paid for 4-1, and then I can have subscribe.
Which AI do you prefer to use, by the way? You use the Cloud Sonnet 3.5? Or you prefer
yeah. I mean, so I've been pretty hooked into like all of my generative AI, because I even despite using the terminal, like I still use AI all the time for it, for coding. But I sort of got hooked into I got pretty hooked into your card has been frozen. Bruv, are you joking? Confirm.
Oh God.
Yeah. No, I think so. I'm being this right. It's unfrozen now. Yes. Okay. Confirm. There we go. What was I saying? So that's weird. So I've been using like ChatGPT, OpenAI's models for a long time. And then, but now I'm using Claude more often than not. I think like I've always heard good things about Claude, and I just never because I was paying for ChatGPT, I just never really Never tried it, but yeah, I think right now Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the shit right now. Oh, am I still here? Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I thought I clicked something. My bad. No, yeah. For some reason, I think it's just the next level shit right now. Cloud. It's just
Yeah.
even for coding as well. It just understands you better, and it doesn't completely. Imagine if you have an issue in your script, or you're just working on something using ChatGPT. Sometimes, I've just asked it something and it just poops out something, but it has nothing to do, or it doesn't integrate it within the script I was working on. At one point, it's just lost, in my opinion. And Cloud
It's
is just
hallucinating.
following the line perfectly.
Yeah.
It
So
goes with flow.
also though, the ChatGPT, the O1 model,
Mm-hmm.
I think is the best. Like if I'm looking to sort of build an architecture for a particular application, or I'm looking to like GPT O1, I think is better than Claude 3.5. And obviously they've got O3 coming out as well, which I think is meant to be like another step change. But anyway, let's get into the building. So I think, what we can do, because I need a quick reminder as to what functionality has been implemented or not, but also this is quite important. Like this code has now, because I was just building with AI in the last stream, it's now got 422 lines. So I think the first thing which I want to do is just refactor it. And I know using Composer, then you can actually refactor it as well. So I'm going to ask refactor this code so that it is more modular. And then what I'm going to do while it's doing that, we'll spin up so I've got I've got BSL running at the moment. I'm going to stop that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Packages, plugins, scam, actions, mirror node. Yep. Sounds good. So now it's created all of that stuff. Sweet. Look, it's creating all of the.
That's interesting.
Oh, do you know what it is? I think it's because this is agent mode. Composer is in agent mode, so it's like doing everything automatically. We've got an AI agent here.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know that. Recently, I just looked at it and I was like, "Why is that agent?" You can change it into just being a regular chat. Or what was it? You can change it. What was the other name?
I think just chat. I think you're right. I think it's just
yeah,
chat.
the top left next to the Composer button, you have the chat, regular chat, and it still fixes your script. But Composer, you talk to an agent, and the more you talk to it, the more it will understand what you're really trying to do with the script and where you want to go, and that's exactly what it's doing right now. Just look at it.
Yeah, bro. So I think with also Composer, I think chat is good for like if you're just working with one file, whereas Composer does multiple files.
Yep.
But okay. So anyway, I've got currently I've got this. I'm using PM2. I know you've been dabbling into sort of servers in that. So definitely when you have a server, if you've got any node scripts, you want to be using something called PM2. It's called it's like package manager. It's a node module which essentially allows you to run node scripts in the background. So if ever you're running a JavaScript script on Node, then it's really helpful. But I'm just going to stop it for the time being, because what we're going to do is we're going to be developing on it sort of live. And I'm going to bring up like a development version. And also pm start client. Now, something else which I want to do is, as you can see out of the box, Eliza comes out with this really nice user interface. This used to be really, really horrible. But now it's got this really nice user interface, which allows you to select an agent which you want to speak to, and you can then chat with it. And what I'm thinking of doing is, again, with that sort of bigger picture strategy that I was talking about, is we can have a, bro, it's still going on in the background. It's taking quite a long time. I think it's wrapping up. But what I was thinking over here is we can have this sort of chatbot user interface where you pair your wallet to prove that you own a token, then you can use it, or it gives you like access to a V2, a better version. So there's like the base model, and then you have sort of the advanced one, which only token holders or something can interact with. So that's sort of the vision which I've been looking at. What do you think about that?
No, I love it. Token gating has always been a major thing, and for these AI agents, it's probably the best way to go. Instead of just asking for money to use it, just use this coupled to a coin, right? So just make sure that people hold X amount of the token, and they'll be able to use it.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
it.
I wouldn't even go the route that you said, like a regular version and a pro version. Let's say I would just straight away go for the pro version, because I mean, what do you want to do in a regular version? You know, people know exactly, they're watching the stream right now. They know exactly what your AI agent is going to do, how it's going to perform, and the value it has. Just to be able to use it, and the only thing you need is hold a token.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so that's what I think. We're probably not going to be able to do it on this stream because I need to jump off at 7:30.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
But that will probably be something which I do in another stream, because it's also really beneficial for you Hedera devs, or for devs who are sort of coming over to Hedera. Like me going through the process of integrating Wallet Connect, pairing your wallet securely, signing a transaction so that we know it's you, and then using the mirror node or the JSON RPC relay to check that you own it is a
The token balance.
Yeah, it's going to be very relevant across sort of all sorts of projects. So let's have a quick look at the at what it's done. Like, it says that it's types index.tx. So we've got all of our types in here. That's nice, standard. Don't need any of this. And also the tab's pretty nice, isn't it? Where you can sort of tab.
And it doesn't.
Services. So we've got our generate scam analysis. Okay, so this is sort of what this is what we'll be working on. Essentially what this generates scam analysis is, we give it the token info. So that token info, I think what we're going to need to do now is we're going to need to essentially increase the info which it has through the mirror node. But so before we do that, let's just firstly, I need a quick, so if I go, if we build this and then we go start, what I want to do is I want to see what the information that we're getting now, because it might be that we have it already in here and we just need to refine the prompt, or it might be that we need to get more information from the mirror node, and that can obviously be told. I think so. We might need to add some logs. And actually, okay. I think if we do pnpm dev, I think this should work as well. This will give us like a live. Is that working? Huh. Oh, yeah, it is working. Okay. Cool. So it gives us the site to work with too. Let's clear all of this and then just go. Okay. Close that. And actually, I think also, just while I'm developing, I'm going to disable the Twitter client and Telegram client. Let's disable both of them. That's been built. So if we chat over here, hello. Looks like there's an error. Yeah, I think I had this last time when I tried using the dev. Let's give it one more try.
What's the error?
Well, it doesn't seem to be connecting to the, we've got this like UI, but it doesn't seem to be connecting to the actual sort of back-end server where...
Isn't that because you deleted that first part in the index? Because it was working like a second ago.
No, not the I don't think the chat was. It's when I actually send it. It doesn't seem to get picked up. Let's try it one more time. I've got, okay, everything's okay. Let's try it one more time. This should work. If it doesn't, we'll go for someone else. There we go. Sweet. Okay, wicked. And this tells us the action. So yeah, if we go right, let's first off log the log the information which we're getting over here. Sorry, in this generate scam analysis. So we've got the metadata of the creator tokens. Let's even go a layer up in the mirror node. This is all the information which we are so we're calling this generate scam analysis. That's coming from the creator tokens, the centralized exchange data, and then the metadata, which comes from the tokens memo, and all of the new information is in this account creator tokens. That comes in here. So we're getting the account ID. We're specifying. Okay. So we're not actually in this current state, we're not actually finding information about the account. We're just finding information about the account. We're finding information about the account and the transactions which they've executed. So in order to actually know, for example, when the account's been created, we're going to need to use a different endpoint. We're going to need to use the accounts endpoint, which looks like this. So have you got like should we use some of your demos, some of your warnings, creator over here?
Yeah,
we can try this account. So if we go mainnet, now we can say accounts. This is the query that we're going to need, and we can then get the created timestamp.
Yep. Well, so created timestamp will be the timestamp that specific token will be created, right?
No, this is when the account's been created.
Oh, the account behind the token ID. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So, and then it's also got a list of some of their transactions as well, which we don't need. So this will be a Unix timestamp. Let's just double check that it's working.
It's UTC normally, right?
Yeah. So if I paste this in, hopefully it converts it. Sunday 19th. So this is yesterday. Cool. Okay. So what else do we need? Given that at the moment, the only thing which I'm sort of passing into this generate scam analysis is the token info, where the token info that includes, and let's get the types up. So the token info has the token ID, the treasury account, the name, that generic stuff. When the token was created, it's not really that important. Or is it? Because something which I was thinking about is, I don't know, let's say there's an established token which has come out 3 months ago. Now, by the other metrics, it seems like maybe that established token might be a scam, but actually because it's had 3 months of data and the activity seems to be good, you can then sort of say, well, it's obviously not. What do you think about implementing that?
So first, I think we do need to keep the created timestamp simply because we want to know how many accounts, that's the token create, right? Yeah, it is. We need to know how many tokens were created.
Created timestamp.
Yeah, so we need as much info about that to be able to have the AI agent tell us how many tokens were created by that account, right? So we need that info.
So this is for that's more for the account creation, right? When the account was created. Yeah. So this is for the forget about it.
This is simply for the token that got created for that account, that one token. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter how much. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's good info to have, right? The more info, the better.
Yeah. So then we have. Yeah. So then we have the token create transaction. This is what I'm using for the centralized exchange. So if we have a look at the centralized exchange logic, when we're getting the crypto transfers for an account, we are checking to see. So I think firstly we're saying if it's within the last 7 days. So if there's centralized exchange funding within the last 7 days,
from the time of creation from the account, or just
from
the moment
now.
we check?
From
Okay.
now, yeah.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, it's fine because most of the time, whenever they create an account, they within a day or two they launch a rug. They create a new account to launch a rug. They're not gonna wait a whole month, or probably maybe they will. I don't know, but
right, yeah. So I mean,
probably
I
7
think,
days is enough.
yeah, 7 days, and then over here we're getting the. So this is we're basically checking if one of the transfers where it's come from is in that list which you sent me.
Yeah, I received a fuller list with more names of centralized exchanges, so I could probably share that with you.
Nice.
I'm in talks with another guy that's a genius like you. He knows exactly if he's listening, he knows exactly who it is. But yeah, he figured out a long time ago which account ID, well, which account ID is what centralized exchange, which is very important info.
Definitely, bro. Yeah, that's super. Yeah, send that over. That'd be great.
I will.
Okay, cool. So we've got that. We've got the. Yeah, I think really big one which we're missing is when the account was created. So let's implement that logic now. Again, we'll be using good old friend ChatGPT. No, not ChatGPT. We'll be using the old thingy over here, Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So let's go. Let's say there is another.
So it's funny that you post you just post a link. Most of the time, what I do, I get the raw data, so it actually knows exactly the name of exactly that, right? Because we're looking for the which one was it? The created timestamp.
Yeah,
and it will see created timestamp, and it will use exactly that event name to find it.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. But obviously it needs to know what the
API is. Well, yeah. The mirror node REST API. Yeah.
Yes. Bro, how long have you been coding for?
No, not that long, bro. I'm telling you, I wasn't capping, bro.
Bro, because you've learned pretty quick, man.
Cloud 3.5 is my dev, and my brain's a little bit, just a tiny bit. No, again, if I can make these scripts, anybody can. I wasn't lying when I was saying that to you earlier.
No, but the thing is, no, you're right. Anyone can, but a lot of people have that sort of blocker where it's like, oh, I can't.
I had exactly the same block.
Yeah.
I had the same one, and then I tried a different AI, and for some reason, it was actually helping me in a better way. It was I don't know what it is. So yeah, just give it a try. Give ChatGPT a try. Also, make sure you're using the right prompts. You're giving it, your specific, use the Hedera SDK. And also, you need to know the REST API and the API things you have to call to get the information. Like, for example, right now, the create account ID, or the account ID and when it was created, because otherwise it will just spin up something that is absolutely not the right one. And then the whole script won't work, first of all.
Yeah.
That was my first issue. It was just spitting out things like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, that's where the prompt engineering comes in, isn't it? It's like knowing knowing the limits of the AI, but then understanding, okay, well, if I give it the extra context, the AI knows how to call an API. It doesn't know what the API is, because it will know some. It will know like the Stripe API and that. But that's a really important skill, is the prompt engineering part, knowing when and where to use AI and what to give it, what not to give it. Cool. It looks like he's just cooked even more. So by the looks of it, he's created a new type. Say he, maybe it's a she or it. It's created this get account info. Perfect. Added this into the schema. That's looking good. And then we're implementing it in the actual mirror node logic over here. So have you seen this promise.all before? I guess you're more Python, isn't it?
I haven't. Well, actually, I did see that. And that was actually while making which script. I can't remember which script it was, but I have seen it. But again, if you ask me exactly what it does, that's funny because AI doesn't tell you that. It will just pick it out, and you're like, you're like, well, okay, accept, and then you
Yeah,
run the script and it works, and you're like, okay, that's maybe something I would like to see in these AIs.
yeah. Well,
Like, it explains exactly what it is.
you can ask it to explain as well, isn't it? You can ask
Oh
it to
yeah,
explain.
definitely,
So,
definitely.
well,
But explain. So
essentially,
promise all.
yeah. So essentially, what it does is it's a
I think I know what it is, but
yeah. Well, it's cool. So this is like a part of programming called asynchronous programming, which is for me, it was definitely hard for me to get my head around to begin with. But
with
basically,
weight.
yeah, away exactly, yeah. So all of these, they're doing API calls where like it then needs to communicate to the internet. If you're
Yep.
doing stuff on the same thread on the actual computer itself, it can all just be synchronous, whatever. Whereas over here, then I have to speak to the internet to then get that response back via an API call. That's obviously not instant. Not that synchronous thread calls are instant either. But
Not ideal. Yeah.
so we could call this and it would happen sort of asynchronously. But if we use await, it means that we don't want to continue until these have all been resolved. Now, what promise.all does, this is really cool, is that either I could do 4 awaits, so I can go await for the first one, await for the second one, await for the third one, await for the fourth one, and then we're just adding them all on top, making that sort of end-to-end query take a really long time, or we can do them all parallel and wait for the last, and then we get it back quicker essentially. So that's why promise tool is quite a nice.
It's batching the query actually.
Bro, that's it. It's batching it. Yeah. Cool. So let's have a look at how that works. And we might did it update the prompts? I don't think it must have updated the prompts. Let's have a quick look. So we're now getting the creator to account info, and cool. So it has the account creation date.
Creation date.
Nice.
There it
And
is.
it
Format
even
date. Account
knows.
info.
So it even knows how much, and even knows to divide it
Decimals.
by 10 to the power of 8.
Yeah. Tiny bars. Yeah.
Tiny bars. Yeah, that's it. So, okay. And that would always be true. Right. And then so we've got creation date, an account, which can be seen as a, do we have the current timestamp? I think we need to give it the current timestamp. Format date, new date, past.
Wouldn't the timestamp be the moment you actually ask the AI agent to do this check for you? That it will automatically take the timestamp of the header consensus, the consensus timestamp.
But what I mean is we need to tell the AI when is now, so that it knows, okay, whether something's recent or not. Because if it's got no, it might think that it's like 2023 or something. Okay, so let's go for this one. I'm just going to go. The composer is an agent. How do I turn it off agent mode? I think there is a way to turn it off agent mode. I think you only get 10 agent modes. Whatever. Okay, so let's go update the prompt in generate scam analysis so that it gives the context of when now is. This will allow the AI to make a judgment as to whether the account creation is recently or not. Yeah, let's see what it does there.
So I just checked for you in my cursor. Whenever it says agent, just next to agent, I have a slash and it says normal next to it. So I don't know why you don't have that. Yours just says agents.
Bro, I did have. Is it command slash? No, command slash changes that. Oh, so it has agent slash and then normal, yeah.
Well, it's normal slash agent, but you don't have the normal slash.
Interesting. I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tab.
Is it maybe because you're using Claude? I don't know. No.
No. That's weird. Maybe it's just like a. I don't know actually. I'm pretty sure I remember seeing in the docs that you could where are their docs, man? Whatever. It's doing a pretty good job. Okay, so yeah, it's doing good.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, man. Bro, this is like, how good is this? I can have a chat with a bro, and it's just bloody.
It's doing everything for you, and of course you have to accept it because you go through, you check what it did, what it changed, and then you just accept it, and you don't even have to copy paste it anymore. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Interesting. So look, what it's done actually is this is, I think, architecturally a much better way. It's got the account age. So rather than it's giving the account an age as opposed to saying today's date is this, it's just doing the subtraction itself. I like that. I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I prefer that. Cool. So let's now, I think we should assume that the AI should, I think it's already updated the code. Let's now give it a test. Eliza. Let's go over here. 5173. Chat. Yo. And then do we have no. Let's take this one was created recently, wasn't it? So let's take.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's the last one in the list, it definitely was.
Hoping now it comes up with the account age, because it might be that we need to refresh it.
So how does it know? How does the AI agent now know how to poop that out? Like speak to you, like, oh, you're interested in knowing the age of the account. You know what I mean? How? Because you didn't change anything to that. You didn't change anything in in the behavior of the, or did you? Is that just a text right there? Okay, good.
Yeah,
okay.
It's because it was already there. Like, because this is just copy and pasted from what you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah,
okay, cool. It takes that into consideration.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So let's go. Is that still running? No, it's not.
So what did it do?
So it doesn't seem to have. I need to rebuild the code. I need to rebuild the code, and then we can test it out again. Okay, let's give it one more try. Tell me about. So now I'm hoping, yeah, this response should include. It's taken a while. No, look, it's doing. No, it's not. Should include the creation date as a factor to consider. Run PM start client. It's already doing that. Don't know why it's not. Oh, maybe it's because. Huh.
It's not loading.
Nah. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. So that's running there. Right. I think this seems to be more reliable this way. Oh, it's still bugging out. That's odd. Doesn't seem to be loading the agents. Did I do anything of it? I guess this is sometimes where there's a risk of sometimes AI might make a breaking change, which you just accept without realizing it.
But it should tell you on the right side exactly what it changed, right? In your last.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's changed anything that would break it.
No, that's why.
PM build. Okay, that's fine. PM start character. I guess while we're waiting for it to sort itself out, what else are we then? What else are we missing? So we've got the creation date of the account.
Create a date,
We've already got.
which is important. We got
Yeah.
recent funding.
I guess we're not giving it sort of that information on. I wonder why it's not working. Let's have a. Still, it's because this connecting thing just says connecting. Let's close that and restart it. Maybe that's why, actually. Maybe it's because, well, hopefully. Open a browser. Weird. I'm sure it will sort itself out. Anyway, okay, so we've got the creation date. We have recent central, that's already been done. Recent funding from another account. It's good to know how the token creators account got funded. So I guess this is, yeah.
Like step 2 from find if it's but that's going to be a pain. I know.
Yeah, then it gets into sort of recursion. It's like going in circles.
Exactly, but when I wrote that, it's just because the data could be important, but it doesn't really matter because if it got recently funded, it doesn't really matter by what it was. If it's by a centralized exchange or by another account. For me, for example, for my script, it's very important because I need to input the data in the .json script file because I have a file with 932 different account IDs that are all linked to scammers, and I've been updating that today alone. I added 96, I think, more wallets because on 3 pages of mean job, everything was a rug. So I need to do that. But for you, it doesn't really matter for the AI agent. It's just important to know how it got funded and what. Well, it's just important to know when it got funded. So if it's a fresh account, that could be a red flag.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
that's not step 3 is not really important. Step 4 is very important. You already have that, so that works fine.
And then so something else. Let me have a quick check on Telegram because some other people were suggesting definitely knowing what the other coins were. That's like that's quite good to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think?
I mean, token name, then I guess, because I mean, a token ID that doesn't give you any information, but a name, the name of a rug always sticks to someone, to a person. I can call 10 different rugs that happened in the last hour. You know what I mean? So maybe just the name then again, the token name.
Yeah. I think that the name would
ticker?
be
the
name and the ticker or something like that. So let's just double. It might even again, it might be something which I have already. Although I think we'd have to fetch again to do the token name. Now this sort of architecturally, this gets to a point where we're now doing loads and loads of mirror node calls, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, except for the fact that there is a throttle. So if this ever gets loads of use, sometimes this IP address might get throttled by the mirror
50
node.
calls per second. Yeah, exactly. So in that case, wouldn't it be possible to actually, because the only thing, well, you could actually batch them all into 2 things because one is a query call for the account ID, and the other one is just token info. And in the token info, you should have all the data you need, right? The creation date. We found that through the data. We could also find the name, the ticker.
Yeah. So I think I'll have a look at what this gives us. I don't think this gives us. I think this gives us the ID. I don't know if it gives us the. Let's have a look. I don't know if it gives us the name already. If not, we can just fetch it again. It's not that big of a deal. Because I don't think we'll ever hit that throttle anytime soon. And then we want to go account ID is that. Right, I just copy and pasted that just to type. Do you ever do that? You copy and paste something just to type it in yourself?
Yep.
I do that.
Yep.
Let's go. And then what do we want? We want
Equals.
ampersand token transaction type token creation.
Creation events. Yep.
Transaction type
Equals. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So we basically need to fetch again the token IDs.
So the name of the token isn't written anywhere in there, I think. No.
No, it's just the
So you have to do another query at that moment to get. How do you query that? Can we do that?
Well, there's two ways we can do it. So either we can call the token endpoint. So there's an endpoint for tokens. So API v1 or v1.
Yep.
So that will give us the name Snake King, which is the one which we looked at. However, there is another way, which is, again, we're querying the account. So actually, we're getting the tokens of the account in here, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a quick look. I think we're getting... we don't get the names, though. Don't get the names. This is where something like GraphQL, Hgraph, is a good solution. Because with Hgraph, you can do all of this stuff like in one query.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Is that free?
I think you do. I think there's like a free version. I think there's a free version. Let's try it out. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, I'm not very good at GraphQL. Let's see if this starts. So if we do a query, yeah, let's do this query. That doesn't. It's testnet. This might have been old testnet as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's try it. We're not going to set it up for now, but I can show you about it. They've got a really cool offering.
Has to be.
There we go. So
oh yeah, there you go. Wow.
Essentially, what we can do. Where's the? Yeah, is that it? Nope. Where's the? Bro, I'm rusty with this as well. Aha, this is what I'm looking for. So we can then say like, okay, this is the token ID. Or actually, in our case, we want the account. So there must be an account. Token account. Yeah. What is account transfer? Is that what we want? Where's the account? Token account. Account ID. So let's have I think maybe if we do this, where token account equals, what's the... wait a second, just got food. Just got some dinner.
Nice.
So I think, what is token account? Is that? And that's not where account ID. That should be account ID. There we go. Okay, sweet. So this now
It gives you all the
all of the
tokens they
token
made.
ID. And
Yep.
then what we can do is I think we can then say token here. And then we can say name, and we can say symbol, isn't it? Symbol. So
Beautiful. I didn't know this. This is insane.
yeah,
This
bro,
saves you so many calls.
that's it. That's the point of GraphQL. So to be honest, actually, all of what I'm doing here, there's a chance I could be able to do it in one call. Well, and actually, bro, that makes me think, because I was struggling with getting the creator of. Let's go back a bit. I wonder if this API gives us the creator. Because I couldn't actually get the creator easily from. I couldn't actually get the creator easily from the API, from the mirror node, but it might be something which is here. Treasury, so because it's not the treasury account.
Yep.
The
Treasury account will be 19. Well, yeah, will be the smart contract.
Yeah, that's it.
But the token was given. Yeah.
Token. Admin
Is it not
key.
payer account renewal payer account?
No, it's not the renewal either.
So what is the payer renewal? That's the one that made the wallet, right?
No, that can be set. So that can also, if you ever look at the docs on Hedera, when you create a token, it defaults to the person who signs it, or maybe to the treasury account. But you can also set it as well. It's because with Hedera, there's like a rent idea, so you pay rent. And if where's create a token? Create a token. So this is the account which essentially pays the rent. Auto renew account, an account which would be automatically charged to renew the token's expiration at the period, and you can set that. I think that also defaults to the smart contract in this case.
Okay.
But it's a shame. Yeah. Can you see anything here which might be the owner? It surprises me that it's not trivial.
Freeze balance. You think it should be in there?
Yeah, you'd think it is, but like, because if I go over to if we go to Hashscan and we go to this token ID, we've got the treasury account. But in order to get, so we need to go to the creator of it is this account ID. It's the person who paid for the creation.
Yeah, the payer account. That was exactly it. Yep. So
Payer
payer account would be the one, right?
Is that there?
I did not see it.
No, it's not here. But I guess what we could do is we could. Can you see like a transaction ID?
Within the the entity. Oh yeah, maybe here.
Oh, maybe. Type state node ID.
Transaction, you said, right? On the bottom. It says transfer and transaction. Maybe it's something in there.
Consensus times I think it's the entity ID. Oh, payer account ID.
Let's go,
bro.
So I think entity ID will be the token ID.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. But see, like, even you can tell behind the scenes, it's a big query. Oh no, wait a second. I don't think we're specifying a token. That might be just because. Okay. Huh. That's weird. So that just seems to have removed that where part. Okay, so what was it? It was entity, and then we had transaction, and then we had payer
account.
account ID. Huh? Bruh. Why is the entity none? There's nothing in there. Is it? I wonder if this is working again. It's still not working. Bro, that's really
Do you have
strange.
to, do you have to update it because it's telling you to update?
Nah, that's
probably not.
That's saying that there's like a that's not the problem. I don't know why. It doesn't. It just seems like it seems like it's not okay. I'll get it fixed up later on today. I'm getting quite interested in this though. Has anyone in the comments maybe used?
I didn't even know this existed, bro. But this is a game changer.
Yeah, man. I definitely recommend it. Oh, why is the entity not showing up? The entity should be entity. What is the entity? Does it give us? Oh, no, let's remove that. Entity alien. I mean, it might be that we need to search. I don't know. Transaction alias. No. Huh. Yeah. Ah, well, look, we've tried.
Well, at least we know it should be there, man. I mean, why is it telling us we can query it when it's not working? Probably did we tick something on? Did we tick something that broke it? Maybe. Name. Enjoy your food, by the way, man.
It's banging. It's really nice. Yeah, I guess maybe it's because we're not specifying the entity at all. I don't really know. So I guess in order to get the token ID names, yeah, maybe we will have to do this query. Unless there might be another way. There actually might be another way, which is in the docs. I think you can get more information on the tokens. Let's have a quick look. REST API. And then we go. So on the accounts, get token relationships info for account. No, this just gives the relationship. It doesn't give the name either. Account balances. Nope. Get fungible token allowance. Nope. Get NFC. Nope. Yeah.
It's not there.
It's not there. Okay. Well, we can do this implementation. I mean, I guess we still need to bloody figure out why. Let's just exit these terminals and. But that's really weird. Let me check if it works when we do the. If I put on. Oh, hang on. It might be because I played with the character file. BSO Defender clients. No, that would be why. Telegram. Okay, so if I can chat to it on Telegram, it means that it's working fine. Yeah, Telegram client selects restarted. Huh.
By the way, I didn't even know it was open already, man. That Telegram page of yours.
Oh, bro,
You have to
join
send me
it.
an invite.
Looks like there's.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I've put the link on the in this stream.
On X.
Yeah.
Cool.
On X. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look, Account Age. Account Age was created just 1 day ago.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, sweet. Okay, well, I think that's it. That's good progress. That's good progress.
I mean, that's literally enough data to give you some sort of an idea of what this token is, if it is, a serious launch or just a joke.
Yeah, look, this account has created 3 tokens within a day.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Right, this guy.
That's a major red flag. The only thing you might be able to add, and this is actually nice, is like a score. Give it a score on 10 points or on 100 points, based on the scan. And anything underneath, 60 or 70 is like yellow flag, and anything under 40 is a red flag, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think would be because I option 1 would be you just say to the AI, give it your best shot, and he just basically makes up a number. But actually, there is also, I guess you could make it a bit more deterministic. Well, but we could let's say, let's try it. Let's see if it gives a score. The issue is that my concern I have if we're doing like a score and we're just putting it in the prompt is that it likely wouldn't be very consistent. It would be, sometimes you might ask it the same one twice and it gives you 60, and then next time it gives you 70.
Yep.
Let's refine.
Could we not give it a set of point systems? If you understand what I mean, like if step 1 is, because step 1 right now is creation date. If that thing is 1 day old, that's not the full points, right? You know what I mean? That's 1 point out of 10.
Okay, yeah, let's try that. So, find the result. Right now gives a score based on the combination of factors. So if it like has a combination of all of them, well, actually, this one to be honest isn't that relevant at the moment. It's really only the 3, isn't it?
That one can be removed.
Yeah, so we can delete that.
The most important ones, in my opinion. Yeah.
What's that, bro?
Well, these are the most important ones. The 3 you have right now.
Yeah.
It just gives you a quick insight into the token, and that's exactly what this tool needs to be. It needs to be simple but effective.
Yes. So then, okay, so I guess we can say, yeah, like a combination of all 3 is red. Any 2 might be amber, and then if it's like none of them, sort of a green potentially. Based on the combination of and your best judgment, given the considering things like creation of account, time, etc. All 3 factors should result in a red. 1 to 2 of the factors. 1 to 2 of the factors should be a yellow or amber. And then 0 to 1 would be a green. However, still emphasize to take action.
Yeah, I was about to say, because imagine if step 2 and step 3 is just nothing, and then only step 1, the token still got created like today.
Oh, okay.
It could still be a major red flag.
Yeah.
That's the issue. I think creation date of the creator account is I don't know. it's hard to tell, but from if you look at all the tokens launching on meme job, literally most of them created a fresh account.
Right.
So yeah, it's hard to say.
So I guess we can still say all three factors should be read.
Yep.
But also, I think that's what I was trying to get with this best judgment here. Also, use your best judgment so that if it's a brand new account, it's likely still a red. And certainly, if it's a brand new account, yeah, let's see what it does here now.
You forgot to write new. You said brand account twice. I don't know if that will make it
Nah, I think it'll be right.
It's AI. It should understand you.
Yeah, bro. It's usually that's. I'm interested in seeing, like, is the quality of the output better if you do like really careful English or not?
I don't know.
And I doubt it.
Just very curious to see what it just did. Over risk assessments. See, this is what like.
Looks like it's done it.
That's clean.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm also of the opinion that this is maybe not the best use of generative AI, because if we're getting to like I guess it's still a bit qualitative, but if you do go into the quantitative realm where it's like numbers, you don't actually need AI to do it. You can just you can just sort of do it with some standard logic. Cool. Let's rebuild it and try it out.
So what did it do here? Overall risk assessment. Any of three factors are high. Any of the two factors are high. And account is less than 30 days old.
Oh.
Has 6 funding. Is in your account less than 7 days. Created more than 5 tokens regardless of other factors. Okay.
Like with this, I don't think this is, this could all be done without AI. But I guess by doing it with AI, you then get like a personal touch.
I agree. It might also be faster. Just
probably not.
I don't know.
Oh, what's that? I'm so used to doing clear to clear the terminal. That's weird. It's ignored it. Maybe because it's answered it before. Actually, this is not a token either. Let's go. Where's meme job trenches? Token ID. Yeah, it's checking it now.
I always laugh every time I see BSL Defender react to something on X. It always says the Dark Forces.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you think that's better? Is that?
Let me check. Risk factors: account age high, 6 funding, risk low, token creation risk medium. Brief explanation, it's beautiful. It's associated with a newly created account, 1 day old. Generate multiple tokens, contributing to a medium risk in token creation. However, there's no sex funding, which keeps that risk low. Recommendation: exercise caution. So this was a rug. So imagine you're just a regular user, right? Because this token rugged. And this got an amber risk, simply because the sex funding was not present. I think that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it got a low on that. And token creation is medium because how many tokens did it create? Also generate. The creator has also generated multiple tokens, so it gave a medium risk for multiple token creation. So I don't know how much is that? Is that 5, 7? Was that 10?
I think that was 3.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think this one had done 3, but it was 3 since today.
Yeah, exactly. So you might have
So,
imagine if within 2 hours you recheck and probably it's gonna be 5 or 6, then that's gonna
right.
turn into a red one, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean
You know what?
that's nice.
I think so. Let's refine it so that all 3 factors result red. Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, how should we? Because it's not. There's too many nuances.
Yeah.
Let's refine it. So I think saying 0 to 1, 1 to 2. That's not like the best way of going about it. Let's say if the account is created very recently. I mean, it's very recently, like within the last 7 days.
Yeah, I would even do last 3 days, to be honest. Like, yeah,
Okay.
very. How does the AI react to very recently? What is very recently?
Oh no,
You know
yeah,
what I
you
mean?
that'd definitely be better to specify the time.
Yeah,
Just
exactly. That
yeah,
Yeah, in the last 3 days, because most of the time they create a new wallet, they send funds straight away from a centralized exchange, and they launch
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rogues, and then they just move funds to a new wallet, and then they just it's a vicious circle.
This is a big red flag, especially if they have also created other tokens. Well, I mean, actually, yeah, because I don't want to be overly prescriptive. Maybe the better way is actually to just refine this and say,
Let's refine.
yeah, this current prompt is too relaxed. Any accounts which are created in the recent 3 days or so should pose a high risk. Update it so that, and I think what we want is like, I mean, do you see value in having this high, low, medium here?
I think it should give us the overall risk assessment, like the Ember. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's also nice to know, the information. When was the token launched? No,
Right.
when was the wallet created? The way it was before was actually pretty nice, because right now it just gives you high, low, medium, but you don't really know what the numbers are, right?
Yes. Yeah. So okay, let's say it's updated so that it has has only an overall score, red, amber, green score, and also for the factors, bring the actual figure for each, e.g. token creation, sex funding, yeah, give the actual figure for. Yeah, it's nicer to have the actual the real data so you can make the decision. Because worst case scenario, it gives it an amber, but then actually, if you see the account age, you can then reevaluate it yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's see what it said.
Did Tudor send you or reply to you to the tag?
Nah, he's not replied to me yet. Not replied to me yet.
He's probably busy. But yeah, I can imagine, because they have to refine their website. They have to add something to Meme Job to make it to actually show us if there's potential risk with any tokens launching. The moment they launch, there has to be something that scans the creator ID or
Yeah, no, for sure,
exactly
for sure.
what Jay's doing right now, and hopefully they come up with some kind of idea, because they could easily do that, in my opinion. I mean, if I can do it, they can.
Oh yeah, they definitely can. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, even like actually, you could even do like a machine learning algorithm where based on, because you can probably quite easily identify what in the past has been a rug.
Yep.
No, maybe that wouldn't work. I think yeah, no, it might be, but definitely doing what we're doing is for sure a potential. It's AI can do it. It's not hard. Okay, let's give this a try. Account age. Bro, I swear there's a function to get the account age somewhere. Get account age. Why is it doing this again? This is now, I think now the context window is getting pretty big. I think it's getting a bit worse, but let's try it. So we're hoping this one comes as a red.
Yeah. That's exactly how we're going to test it. We're going to test it with known rogues and see exactly what it poops out. I love to say that, poops out, because it's an AI. It just poops out text.
Right, it basically does, isn't it? Remember, these dark forces think they can play us, but we're always one step ahead. He's out for us, bro. He's supporting us. Oh, it's ignored it. Why has it ignored it?
Give me 2 seconds, Jay. I'll be right back, okay?
No worries, bro. What the heck?
Okay, we're back. Perfect. Look at that.
Good.
I love it.
Good.
Risk level, red.
Yeah, that's looking good. Key concerns: account is 1 day old, which is below the 3-day threshold for risk assessment. Creators already created 3 tokens within the first week, exceeding the 2 token high risk threshold. Recommendation, excerpt. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
It's perfect. It's straight to the point. It gives you exactly the metrics as well. That's beautiful.
Have you got any other rugs?
Dude, I got plenty. 332.
Yeah, literally.
Let me check for you. 334, by the way. Yeah, let's check. For example, this guy. I'll send it to you. Where are you? A little tiger. This I've seen it many times.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Red alert. Ah, so the account. Wow. Account age 395. Tokens created 25.
25. I told you that one made many tokens.
Yeah.
So it's funny that it straight away says red alert. So it doesn't really look at the account age, but it just looks at the tokens created. That straight away tells us that it's red alert.
Look,
I love it.
This is great. So I think this is something which all of this, yeah, we can do with deterministic logic. But this part, the description, pump me please, suggests potentially a manipulative or speculative intent, often associated with pump and dump schemes.
Where does it get the pump me please then?
So that comes from
Is that the name? Is that the description of the token?
Yes.
Oh
exactly.
shit! Wow. So it even knows that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's coming from.
Yep. The name, the description. I have it in front of me right now.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's
yeah.
it.
I can send it to you so people can see it on the stream. This is the image.
Yeah. Send it over.
Okay, that's taking 2 years to send.
Nice.
Oh, I got 2. Well, anyways, And it says just underneath there, "Pop me, please." That's the description of the token. So the AI agent even looks at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's good because that's something again like a deterministic code can't analyze that. Generative AI can. So that's what I'm talking about.
Beautiful.
Cool. All right. Well, nice. We've done some really good refinements to it.
You want to give one more try?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do one more.
I'm just gonna do a random one. Let's do this guy. It is a different one, I hope. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where are you? 328, 328. It should be a different one.
Bro, I really don't understand why this user interface isn't working anymore. It was literally working earlier, and the agent's working fine.
Yeah.
This is strange. Sorry, okay, let's go back to this then. So we've got yo. Risk level red, 12 days old.
12 days old. Yeah.
Recommended.
But so keep in mind, I scrolled up pretty much a lot in the list of rugs I had. So yes, this token, this account age is now 12 days old, but it probably was 1 day old the moment it listed all these tokens. And if you go check, I didn't check, but if you go check that account ID on Hashscan, I can promise you, funds were sent back to a centralized exchange, or funds were sent to a new account he made. That's how they roll.
So that's but that would be after the rugging, isn't it? That would be after the rugging.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So
let's check in transactions underneath.
No, that was for the token actually. This is the. Oh, sorry. Was that the? Yeah, this is the fungible token.
If you go to the account, yeah. If you go to the account to the account ID, there you go. 100H was sent back to 407, and guess what? 407 launched some rugs today because that 407 I added it to my list today.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll have a look. January this was made. So he sent funds January 20th. Look, it's today.
Yeah. Bro, these guys are just scummy, aren't they? Look, he
and
looks like he's got a new account.
409 as well. I have it as well on my list. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you got 409. He's got 30,000.
Scroll down. That might actually be a centralized exchange. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
we're up 409. But 47 was definitely, in my opinion, if you go to 47, the account just underneath. We're looking at 47 right now.
We're looking at 407. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the other account ID he made. Yeah. Well, there you go. So that's just what I do. They recycle.
Yeah. When's this timestamp? This is July 23rd. Oh, that's quite an old account actually.
Oh, it's possible, yeah.
But yeah, man, this is just crazy, isn't it? Like these guys are just, oh mate, what pricks.
And it's fine. The whole point is you'll never beat the scammers because they just have to. And for example, my script, I have to manually go through the new accounts and see if there are any other linked accounts and add all these accounts into my JSON file.
Yeah.
And then it will continuously look at every new token that's launched through the smart contract of meme job that finishes with 1970. And then every time a token gets launched, it checks if one of the account IDs is inside of the scammer account ID's JSON file. And if it is, poof, it straight away sends a notification to the Telegram. But the good thing about your thing is you don't have to do that anymore. But you can simply straight away input the token ID that just got launched, and it will poop it out straight away if it's a red flag or not.
Poop it out.
Yeah.
And now you're spot on, bro. I do not understand why this is not.
I don't understand either.
It's really
it worked before you changed. Something changed where you prompted to do something, but
yeah. Well, I mean, so this source code's working fine. It might just be some cache or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up now because I'm gonna drop a soon, bro. Really appreciate your time.
Oh, no worries.
I do
appreciate I could come along.
Yeah, no man. I hope people enjoyed. Didn't get as big of a turnout, but I think that's because the name of it's a bit boring. Hashgraph Hustlers live on Inauguration Day. But no, we made some really good progress on the bot. And yeah, what I'm keen to sort of explore in the future is this token gated agents tab, where loads of different agents can then sort of come up and you can interact with different agents, but obviously you need to hold the token prior to it.
Yeah. So my question to you is: imagine if you have 3, 4 different agents that are right there. Would it be possible to make like a mother agent that if you talk to that single agent, it actually queries the other agents for information? Is that possible?
Right. So sort of that agent speaking to other agents. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. That's what like a lot of I think that's what we'll be seeing in the future all the time. You'll have agents
Oh,
communicating
100%.
with other agents. Probably not. No, but probably not immediately. But I think, yeah, I think it's still. I think that interface hasn't quite yet been locked in terms of how does one agent communicate with another agent who can communicate with another agent without there being any knowledge loss throughout or any sort of room for error. Because really, what you want is you want to have an agent which has never ever communicated with another agent to know what does this agent do. So it's almost like you need to send a request to understand what the agent's schema is in like a universal agent language. I think that's still a bit premature, but I definitely in the
It will
future
come for sure.
for sure.
But like you said, imagine you have, because you called out other agent or AI agent makers, right? Imagine if you can have a set of different tools under one umbrella, and then you can just talk or prompt something. Imagine you see all the agents in front of you right now, and underneath you have a text chat. You can just type something in, and then all agents will work a little bit and just poop out like a summary of everything. That would be insane. Like your agent will give if it's a red flag or a green flag, and the other one will say, well, I don't know. The sky's the limit at that point.
Well, bro, the big reason why I really wanted to get this to work is because I also wanted to show this other agent which I have, which is Chad Adkins. I think I told you, but yeah, you know about Chad Adkins.
Yeah, the
So
volume
this,
one.
yeah. So this Chad
Yeah.
Adkins, bro, he's got access to all of the data on Meme Job, and he can query it with SQL.
Just the fact that you have that is insane, because
a
lot of people are asking questions like, how the hell can you query if you don't have the API?
Well, that's it. So I've done a bit of web dev magic. Yeah, but as you can see, so it's just frustrating though how it doesn't. Bro, why is it not showing up? Why is it not showing up? This is so annoying. Is there a cache? Is there a cache somewhere? PnPm directory client. Maybe there's like a cache which is just bugging it out.
Ask AI.
Bro, I don't think I'm even gonna.
But this is what I love about Jay, guys, because he's not gonna ask AI straight away. He's gonna go and look at anything he can find that might be the issue before he's gonna ask AI. I'm not like that. I would have asked already 10 times.
I just don't think it will. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. I guess we can.
You never know. This is my issue I'm having right now. What could be the solution, or what could be the issue?
Currently, I have a problem where my UI client app, which earlier the let's have a look. Let's have a look. I might need to do it in chat as well.
Now we pray.
Yeah, now we pray. First, I'll check the client directory structure and relevant files. That's pretty good. Let me check the source code. I mean, none of this has been updated though, which is the thing. Like, none of it's been updated.
Yeah, but you ask it to find a possible issue, so it does go through every single thing. So that's great.
Yeah, true. Is it
Because imagine if there is an issue there, it would have probably found it.
Definitely. Yeah, no, for sure. Because none of those have the API client is configured. Okay, these are good suggestions. These are good suggestions in fairness. So it's configured to connect at localhost 3000. I think it was running on 3000, but actually now when running multiple clients, use a different client port. So let's try that. Still the same thing. Okay, let's try a suggestion. Oh wow, it does it in the term. It does it in the prompt window. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, I was like, what is it doing? But yeah, you're right. That's crazy. Okay.
So the backend's, bro, it's doing a pretty good job. Let me check if port 3000 actually been used. So it is being used.
Have a look in the left window on the terminal. On the top, it says, "Love what you're doing, you lads. Should create a scam chart on all Hedera memes. Slowly become." What is that? Is that from Telegram? You received the messages.
Yeah, I think this is the Telegram or maybe Twitter or something.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's doing.
Oh yeah, so it gets the message and then it actually reacts to the message.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, and it adds it into like this sort of memory. So, bro, it's like, what? Why is it not working? So this is what it fetches. It should be able to retrieve it because it's like the API is there, and unless. Okay, let's go. Let's specify server port 3000. Oh, it looks like it's just done a. So someone else been testing it. Yeah, nice. There we go. Someone else is testing it.
What did this say? I'm just curious. Account is 821 days old. It's an OG.
That's good, isn't it? It's told us the last transfer, which is today.
And then token created one. So that, okay, caution, but that's great. Caution is great. Just be cautious.
Yeah.
But it's not a red. It's not a red alert. No, that's great, man.
Yeah, that's literally really good.
All the information you need.
So, bro, this is bugging me out because it's like there's no reason why it shouldn't just call it. Let's have a look at the network tab. Look, it's responding with. Oh, hang on. Why is this not working? Look, yeah, it's stuck on this call. It's stuck on this call. I think it'll be something to do with my networking stuff. I don't think AI is going to get it. Bro, I need to drop off now. But I think this was a really good session.
You're fine, bro. You're fine. It was I love the fact that the AI agent is just it's straight to the point. It's clear. It shows you metrics and it gives you a very clear understanding if it's a be cautious moment or no, straight away red flag. Move away. Don't put any money in here. No, it's great. And again, man, thank you for doing this, bro. Because like I said last time, I think it was doing a space with Mean Job. I said, we should have had these tools already made the moment you launched your website, because you knew that, there's going to be a lot of rogues. So hopefully you come up with something very soon, because we, the community, are already building our own tools. But, it just gives... They have their own API. They can make way better tools than we can.
100%.
We don't even have access to that yet. So, and we're doing great. Look at you, bro. You probably made your own API for Meme Job, and that's fine.
Not far off there.
Yeah, this is what
I
mean.
No, you're right. For them, the date is there. The date is there.
Exactly.
I think they are building some stuff. But no, look, bro, that was really good. Let's love to have you on the streams another time, bro.
Well, thank you.
And
thank you.
Don't forget to check out Hgraph. Don't forget to check out Hgraph.
Yeah, no, I already have the tab open. I'm going to play around with it, I think.
Awesome. All right.
Hey, again, thanks for having me on, and
take care, and I'll
talk to you soon.
Take care, everyone.
See you, man. Ciao, ciao.